Hello there. Welcome back to the channel. When your heart says yes and your body says, say what? Again, this channel is for those of us that have body challenges. We still have big dreams of things we want to go out and accomplish with our bodies, even though we are physically challenged. My name's Timothy, and one of the hikes I've been wanting to do since I moved to Colorado a few years back was to do the Manitou Incline. This is a video that I put together last August of 2024. And I'm just now getting it published. I didn't want to publish the video content, which is kind of short, without first sharing some stats um, about the Manitou Incline and why I attempted it. And so we're going to go over that real quick and then we'll get to the video. Manitou Incline chose it just for a few reasons. One, it's a very good test of a mountain hike here in Colorado. It was 3 miles long, 2,000 foot of elevation. It's 5K to the top and 5K down. Um, so there's a cell coverage all the way up to the top and all the way down to the bottom. And then there's also a lot of people there to jump in and help if you need help. So if you get into trouble, you can call, but there's also people. It's a very busy trail, the bar trail up to the Manitou Incline. Turns out, I had a park in downtown Manitou, which is about a mile from the trailhead, and then I did a 2.5 mile trail up and back from there, and then went back on Manitou Incline. I wanted to make sure I was ready, so I did a what I thought was an equivalent hike or jog walk down here. So I did a 10K, and to incline, a little bit over 6 miles. So I'll do a 10K down here with a little bit of elevation. So I did 10K. It turned out to be 6.33 miles. I did it in 2.14 hour, 2 hours and 14 minutes. I expelled per my Garmin Instinct here, which I do love. I mean, if I didn't have this data, probably my training would be totally off. So, but I spent 1,052 calories. I had 479 feet of ascent, and my Garmin exercise load was a 91. So I was like, hey, I've done a 10K. I've got 500 foot elevation. I'm going to go do another 10K, and all I'm going to do is add 1,500 feet elevation. No big deal, right? Going to be a little bit more of a challenge, but I kind of felt I was, because of the number of people there, because of the cell coverage, I felt like I was safe to attempt that. A couple people were very courteous. I was struggling right towards the very top. They asked me, "Are you okay? Do you need some help?" I mean, so had exactly what I was expected. People do care and they are reaching out. So I attempted it. So I did my 10K down here. I was ready to go. Got up early, ended up doing the Manitou Incline. I did make it. Yes, I did get that picture of me on top of the Manitou Incline steps. I went via the bar trail. I didn't go up the steps. I couldn't get a reservation that morning, but I figured just going up and down the bar trail was probably as much of a test I could extrapolate to other hikes. So here's what happened. I ended up doing 7.62 miles. It took me 6 hours. So I had to take a couple breaks going up. The elevation really made a difference. Uh, 2,361 calories. So about 140% calorie expenditure of the 10K down here. Um, 2,119 feet from downtown Manitou, and my Garmin exercise was 186. So you can see um, Garmin exercise load was about double that. Now, 2 weeks after that, I went for a run. It was an easy run down here. Um, uh, After the Manitou Incline, I went for a jog. It ended up being a half marathon, so I did 13.21 miles. That took me 4 hours and 16 minutes. Um, uh, So my total ascent was 597 feet. I spent 1,578 calories, and my Garmin exercise load was 146. So what did I find out? Um, Manitou Incline via the bar trail, top of Manitou Incline via the bar trail, which goes up around the side, was about 2.5 times the effort of a 10K, and it was a little bit more than a half marathon. Interesting. I thought that was an interesting statistic there. Why is the Manitou Incline so daggum hard? One, bar trail is uneven. Even you're going up steps. Some of your steps are logs. Some of them are railroad ties. Some of them are rocks. So foot placement, making sure you don't trip. Uh, that slows you down. Just the difference in the surfaces and keeping your balance, especially with if you're balance challenged like I am. I was using my trekking poles. Um, Hiking boots, they slow you down. They're not the Brooks running shoes or the that we're used to. Um, the trail is also made of crushed granite. So when it wasn't a rock or log, you were walking on crushed granite. And sometimes that crushed granite got really, really fine. And it was like, not quite like walking on the beach, but it was close to walking on the beach. So that made Manitou Incline not only you have the elevation, but you're also kind of walking in sand. So, and you have a 20-pound pack with about a half gallon of water in it. I had my coffee thermos in it. I had all my food in it. And so I had, 6 hours of provisions and fuel in there, which I literally, every apple, every banana, every drop of fluid, I was thirsty when I got back to the car in Manitou. So, no further ado, Manitou Incline got there, got the picture, been there, done that. Glad I got it done. For me, with a VO2 max of around 30, I understand at 6,500 feet, my VO2 max is 30. About 1,500 feet, my VO2 max is like 34. So if your VO2, that's my cerebral palsy kicking in. It's not that I don't have a poor VO2 max. I do have a poor VO2 max, but it's not because of lack of exercise. It's just my body. And that's about where my VO2 max is always maxed out, even though I'm running, 50 or 100 miles a month. So that's just welcome to the body God gave me. So here we are. Um, and so going on to the video, you'll see a very optimistic Timothy taking off in the morning, and then you'll see Timothy on the way up, and you'll see Timothy when he gets to the top. Very short videos here, but you will be able to see how it went, and it was a lot tougher than we expected, but we'll let the video tell that. Thank you very much.
Good morning. We're off to Manitou Springs this morning. Our goal today is just a training hike. Manitou Incline had no reservations available by the time I realized that our hike was going to be canceled today with my group. So what I thought I would do is a practice hike this morning. Cloudy, cool day. It's gonna be nice. But we're gonna go to the base of the bar trail. We're gonna pay for parking, and we're gonna take the bar trail to the top of the Manitou Incline, which I understand is about 3.5 miles and about 2,000 foot elevation gain. It's 7:24 in the morning. We should be parked by 8, hopefully, if that all works out correctly, and should be hiking by then. So just again a practice hike. Got the trekking poles with me. Garmin says we're ready to go. I've had a good breakfast. Had about a 600-calorie breakfast burrito and a cup of coffee. Packing 2 liters of water, some Clif Bars, a couple apples. Hoping to get to the top of the bar trail this morning and maybe 40-minute miles, so maybe 2 hours to the top. So hopefully to top of bar trail by top of the Manitou Incline via the bar trail. Hopefully by about 10:30. So this is what it looks like. We'll see what happens. So again, just a training hike. First time gonna be using trekking poles and 2,000-foot elevation gain. Gonna get the feel of that, and a little bit of elevation, 6,500 and 8,500. So anyway, that's it. Good morning. It's now 8:30. Had a park in Manitou this morning and paid $20 for parking down there, and then we walked 1.1 miles up to the base of the bar trail. So I was able to keep a 25-minute mile, and as we first kept my heart rate around 120, and then as I got right to the base of the bar trail, I hit about 140, but just slow burn, good exercise. So like I said, just training. So good day so far. Hey everyone, just we're about a half mile up, about 1.6 miles from downtown Manitou, half mile on the trail. First quarter mile is a lot of steps, but it's beautiful and gorgeous up here. Just take a look. Ran a beautiful day, got my hat on, so gonna just keep taking my time getting up. Lots of people coming down from the incline every couple minutes, and just step aside them and keep on going. Heart rate's about 140 to 150, and really going slow, but maybe 30-minute mile, 35-minute mile. But just one foot in front of the other, this is hard. So definitely, this has been interesting. Hey, made it to the top. Took me 3.5 hours. No, 3 hours from the by Garmin time from the bottom of the hill. It was 2.5 miles, 2,000 feet of climbing. Heart rate was running 140 to 150, which is really close to my max. So, kind of take my test, my time going down. Very hard climb. So, the 10K last weekend on Briargate was a lot easier than this. So 2,000 feet elevation, it's a bugaboo. So anyway, good information, more training to do. We'll get after it. But yeah, it's gorgeous up here. Take a look. Absolutely beautiful. Definitely worth fighting for. Absolutely worth fighting for. We keep on getting our bodies stronger and stronger, doing more and more, and we'll get done what we want to get done. So anyway, good stuff.